Hi Southern New Hampshire University instructors. This is Danielle Shu at McGraw-Hill, and in this short video I'm going to look at a couple of things you can do with our Connect Marketing reports that you can't necessarily see from your Blackboard gradebook. In today's recording we'll go over what happens when an individual student has a question about an assignment, and we'll also look at ways that you can look and see which of the assignments students are doing the best on and which ones they're having the most problems with. You can see when you log into your Reports tab in Connect that you automatically have a high-level overview of how students are doing in your section, and by hovering over any of these bars in the bar graph you can see which assignment it is that they're struggling with most, broken out into red, yellow, and green bars. The red bars indicate where students are averaging between 0 and 59%, and by clicking on any of those bars you can look at more information about that particular assignment. I'm recommending in this video that you look at only the homework assignments in this way. The Learn Smart assignments we'll look at in a Learn Smart report on this page as well. So for example, this is homework 1-5. The students got an average of 80%, and 23 out of 24 students submitted this assignment. Let's go ahead and click on that bar in the bar graph. It takes us to our assignment results page where we can see each individual in the class and how well they did on this particular assignment. If there is a particular student who has questions about how well they did, we can click on their specific score and see all of the questions that they answered and which ones they got right and wrong. We can also see their average time they spent on this attempt. And you can see we get all of the level of detail that we need to answer a specific question that this student has. If you get to this point and agree with them that maybe they got something wrong that they shouldn't have, you can award them more points for this particular question by putting in a number here and clicking the button Award to manually record their score and change it. Let's go back to the Reports tab. Along with this high-level overview of the section performance, I also recommend that you spend a little bit of time with the At-Risk Student Report. In this report, we'll be able to see which students are most engaged in Connect and which ones are not. You'll see it gives a breakdown by risk, where we can see the red students are the ones who are particularly potentially at risk for not being engaged in this course and in their assignments. You can read a little bit more about how this online engagement tool works, and you can send a message directly to these students who are in the red who you might want to find out more about what's happening with them in their Connect course. Let's say a student comes to you and has a particular question about their assignment. This student performance report is a great way for you to go in and see that particular student and all of the assignments that they've done. As soon as you start typing their name into this section, their names come up, and by going to a particular student we can see all of their assignments, their scores, when they started and submitted the assignment, how much time they spent on a particular assignment, and we can open in any one of these individual attempts on an assignment to see the questions that they answered, how much time they spent, and so forth. Now I want to show you the Learn Smart reports. They're located at the very bottom of the Reports tab, and they give you a particular level of overview that I think is interesting to look at. For example, in Learn Smart results you can see what were the most challenging learning objectives for a particular chapter. You also have the opportunity to look at the most frequently missed questions in Learn Smart. By chapter, you'll see the frequency and which questions students had the most trouble with. For example, 11 times, students missed this question to match the examples to one of the alternate forms of competition. I can click on this button to try the probe, and that takes me right into LearnSmart, where I can see on the instructor side what that question looks like and help determine why they might have gotten it incorrect so often and remediate that if necessary. If at any time you have questions about the different reports that you can look at in Connect, I encourage you to view our success tips by clicking open this button. It takes you to our support site where you have information about each of the different types of assessments. That concludes my short overview of the Connect reports. If you have questions, please let us know and we'll be happy to help you.